We all anticipate that time of the year, Christmas. It means food, and lots of food, late nights with the fam, relaxation, holiday baking sessions, Christmas tree decorating, late night trips out, last minute gift wrapping, and so much more. This is the time of year where we all get to slow down and just take a break. We get to be present with the people we love. So here's a What I Eat in a Week Christmas Cheat Week edition.
No, I can't lie, never told you once that I'm the good guy. I got trust issues, why would I try? Know you're mad, but girl, you know I can't lie. No, I'm not the good guy, why would I try?
Hey again, it's been a while. So how are you doing? I mean, how are you really doing? Feeling overwhelmed with life? Feeling like you're never measuring up? Feeling run down and exhausted? I get it. But I hope today I can show you that there is joy in life and that there can be food freedom, even during Christmas. I'll be sharing with you a week of eating everything I want during Christmas. In this quote cheat week, there are no bad foods, no moral associations with food, and no restriction. Just the pure enjoyment and pleasure that food brings.
The texture's really good though. Okay, tell me this is not hoarding. It smells good.
I'll say that this Christmas was different. In the past, I would restrict before Christmas so that I can enjoy the foods I wanted, but then I'd still end up feeling guilty for eating the quote, bad foods. Looking back, I realized that this thinking is so wrong. You always deserve food and you can enjoy whatever food you want anytime, even if it's not the holidays or a special occasion. I know that's easier said than done, but I hope that watching my videos can show you that life is going to be fine, even if you stray from your strict regimen. I promise that it's going to be okay if you eat that extra slice of cheesecake. So why have we as a society become so scared of letting ourselves enjoy the food we want? Why have we scared ourselves into thinking that restriction is the only answer? Well, we'll get to that in a moment.
What? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's probably for the fireplace.
So let's talk more about Christmas, the most joyous time of year. Sometimes our society makes Christmas more than what it should be. Of course, it's about family, friends, giving gifts and food, but more importantly, it's about our Savior's birth. Sometimes just recentering our thoughts can be enough for us to make us feel better when we're experiencing episodes of food guilt.
This is the fireplace. That is going there. Looks so good.
If you gain a few pounds over Christmas, so what? If you skip some workouts, is it really that big of a deal? Instead, think about the wonderful time spent with family and friends. Think about the joy that surrounds the holiday. And think about the special moments that
Oh shit, you come from the East Coast, I heard that it's cold there. Yeah, I know a place in Los Angeles, girl, we should go there.
Unfortunately, a lot of people ruin this time of year because they're just thinking about weight gain. I've done this too. Some restrict for days leading up to Christmas, some don't even attend Christmas events if there's dessert, and some purposely go on keto so that sweets aren't even an option.
This is the holiday traditions.
There's nothing wrong with keto, and if it makes you feel great, then go for it. But don't do something just so that you have an excuse to say no all the time. Just think, if I said no all the time to sweets or other fun foods, this video would be super boring. My hope for you is that you can see that moderation is the best thing for both physical health and mental health. The two are intrinsically entwined.
Being honest, yeah. But let's go get lost.
Ready for commitment. She's like falling in love with him.
We can't constantly tell ourselves no to the food we love. If we say no to pizza, cookies, ice cream, and sugar just because we want to maintain a certain physique, what else are we inherently losing in the process? Well, you'd be losing an opportunity to go out with friends, a really fun food experience, and also your sanity. So as much as, quote, healthy food is important, I would argue that, quote, junk food is just as important.
Why do these taste so salty? Oh! So salty! Maybe they're not supposed to be sweet.
And if you do eat that entire pint of ice cream when you're having a heartbreak or a really rough day, it's okay. Don't punish yourself the next day by restricting. I hope that by watching me eat ice cream literally every day, you can see that I'm perfectly fine. Remember that you can eat the food you love and still live a healthy lifestyle. You can eat some junk food every day and still be healthy. I think that's the part of health that I wasn't understanding in previous years. I had an all or nothing mentality. I had two choices. One, I eat all salads and protein, or two, I eat fries, cake, ice cream, and pizza. The truth is that health incorporates many aspects of life. It's not exactly black and white. To me, a healthy and balanced lifestyle is living in the gray area.
Oh, they have it all covered in plastic, and this is day 3.
And I know that's a really vague term, but to me it perfectly describes balance.
Ah! What happened? Why is it gunky? It's like a clot!
It's not just eating dessert food, and it's not just eating clean whole foods. Living in the gray area means eating my nutritious whole foods with a nice mix of fun, exciting foods like donuts from the local bakery or a milkshake when you're out with friends. Eating nutrient-dense foods is important for overall health, but we can't get so caught up in the name of, quote, health that we cut out entire food groups.
Good.
That's too much ice.
Yes, you're allowed to have seconds, thirds, or more if you wish. You don't have to feel ashamed for eating more food than all the people at your table. You can have a salad and then a slice of cake right after. You can eat dessert even if you didn't work out. You don't have to measure or track your calories.
This is the last bit of the peanut butter chocolate.
You don't have to weigh yourself to make sure you're in the, quote, safe zone. You can just eat and fully enjoy the moment. If you're so bloated that you can't really move, it's okay. You know that your body is happy and nourished. Of course, if it's severe bloating all the time, talk to your doctor. But here I'm just mentioning the normal belly we all get after a nice wholesome meal. We need to ditch the mentality that bloating is to be shunned. Our poor tummies, they get so much hate when all they do for us is help us survive. Just think about all the complex processes inside of us that we don't even think about. Sometimes just remembering that our bodies are living and breathing for us can help us appreciate all they do. Instead of looking in the mirror and seeing what you don't like about yourself, try seeing yourself as the beautiful person God made you to be. See the body that He gave you as an incredibly complex and amazing instrument to accomplish good on this earth. I know that this way of thinking doesn't come easy for most. It didn't for me. But slowly over time, gently reminding yourself of these things will help you think differently.
It's so good.
A huge part in changing your mindset around your body and food is to really look at the content you're consuming. Are you constantly following models on Instagram whose pics have been photoshopped? Are you watching diet vlogs? Are you looking for the quickest way to lose weight online? Protect yourself from this toxic content by unfollowing accounts that make you feel bad about yourself. Unsubscribe from YouTube channels that promote diet culture. Surround yourself with the right community of people that will encourage you on your journey of self-love. The media we consume can either increase our self-confidence and make us feel proud of who we are, or on the other hand, it can lower our self-esteem and make us feel ugly, stupid, and unworthy. The devil tries to trick us into believing these lies.
Three, two, one.
That's what I'm tasting. Yeah, this one's really good. The nuts are like actually covered in dark chocolate.
Of course, we can't fully prevent ourselves from hearing these lies, but changing the content we consume is one place to start.
It almost feels a little bit not like Christmas because it's so hot. It's like it has that wet feeling to it. Oh, it's so cute!
And let me say that people are everything when it comes to support. One of the reasons I make these types of videos is to encourage people who have struggled with or are currently struggling with food and body image. I'm on this journey too, so I haven't figured everything out. But I do know that you guys are literally the best community of people ever.
That one tastes really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
When I wake up and see that sweet comment, my heart sings. Just knowing that I encouraged someone is all I needed, and that's a reminder that positive words can go so far. Even the smallest of actions can be so meaningful. A simple hello, text, smile, or thank you note can be all that person needs that day. So this holiday season, do some act of kindness for someone in your life.
You mean our Christmas tree can't light up anymore?
Yeah, that's why Christmas trees are turning on. Neither all the lights. Probably want to hear a song like crazy.
The biggest thing is that when we bless others, we feel blessed ourselves. So this Christmas, instead of thinking about your body and food in a negative way, focus your attention onto the things that matter, like blessing the people around you. I hope that today you can give yourself permission to eat whatever food you want and not feel guilty for it. Eat the pie with your family even though it's midnight. Drink that fun sparkling juice even though you're afraid of liquid calories. The only way to overcome an obstacle is to challenge it. Change is never easy. It's always out of our comfort zone, but only the strongest can change for the better.
Rip it?
Yeah, I think that's one piece, right?
And you are so strong, friend. I also like to combat bad body image days by thinking
good
of our
idea.
bodies as instrumental instead of ornamental, meaning that our bodies are tools that help us accomplish good in this world, and they aren't just for display. Changing our mindset from, I need to look skinnier, to a more positive mindset of, wow, my body does so much for me that I can actually live my life, is what I think a lot of us need to remember. And let me tell you, it's freaking hard to do that. So even though we might not have that thigh gap or the most toned arms and abs, we still can use our body for good. Our bodies aren't just for looks, they're for doing good in this world. Our bodies keep us alive and they help us help others. This shift in perspective can be a game changer when it comes to having a healthy relationship with your body and food. As a Christian, my goal is ultimately to bring praise and honor to the Lord in everything I do, from telling others about Jesus to just having a good attitude for my peers to encourage them.
Like pancakes. What happened?
Also, I wanted to briefly talk about cheat days. I don't really believe in cheat days or cheat weeks, hence the quotation marks, but I wanted to dive into why I think cheat days are dangerous for our mental health. A cheat day is basically a day or period of time designated for indulgence. It's a day that a person can eat whatever food he or she was restricting. A lot of the time, cheat meals are associated with junk food, really rich and heavy meals, and a super bad bloating session afterwards.
I mean, considering I dropped the peppermint extract into the bowl, I think this was not too bad.
It looks disgusting.
Why is everything I make look disgusting to you?
I like to think of my life as a hashtag cheat day every day because I eat whatever food I want no matter the day. In other words, I don't have to wait to eat ice cream until my cheat day on Saturday. I prefer to just eat whatever food I want on a day-to-day basis instead of just restricting and then binging on my cheat day. And if you don't remember anything else from this video, remember this. You deserve to eat the food you want, and if that means eating a bunch of Christmas cookies today, so be it. But when tomorrow comes, just live your life like normal. Don't restrict because then the cycle just repeats itself. You are more than your body and you are loved no matter how toned or fit you are, no matter how much you weigh, and no matter how many cookies you eat. Your worth is not defined by your physical appearance.
Bird's bees! Oh my goodness. Oh, you bought this? When did you buy this? Where? Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Take it off, take it off. Ooh.
This ain't gonna be that shiny professional.
This is my first time cooking with cassava. Ready to cut into it? Ah, look how pretty. Computer class is mostly about following directions. I can't do this! This one is the one I'll use since you're not doing it this time. Like, look!
It's obviously just something to eat.
Yeah, at least
a good choice for Christmas.
I hope you can see that on this channel, I want to ditch diet culture and encourage those of you going through tough times with food and body image that you are strong enough to resist diet culture's lies.
Oh my, how do they do that? Whoa. Peru.
I want to provide a safe space where we can all come together and talk about these tough issues in our world.
Okay, I think this is coming together. I think it's gonna be okay.
I want each and every one of you to feel loved and cared for on my channel, and I want you to feel comfortable asking hard questions.
You can see the almonds. Look at that. That's huge. This is really good chocolate. That's more like it.
Of course, I don't have all the answers, but I hope I can cheer you on while you're on your own journey of self-acceptance and self-compassion.
Which tree? Maybe this one, this tree. The bottom is crispy. It's so pretty. I like how it's drizzled because then you can still see the cookie. Oh wow.
Decent or good?
These are good. Oh my gosh.
Those are good.
Thank you so much for joining me today in this Christmas What I Eat in a Week. I'm wishing you guys a very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Love you!